Hey students, good morning. So what you're going to be doing today with the lab, we've been talking about how weight is different than mass. And weight is a result of how strongly gravity is pulling on an object. And so your weight on Earth is going to be different than your weight on the moon or on the sun or on Jupiter because of the mass of the planet. So the greater the mass of the planet, the stronger gravity is and the heavier you will be. So to start with, for part one, you're going to calculate the weight of a 125-pound person, okay? And on Earth, you will be 125 pounds, but then you will be multiplying it by a percentage or by a decimal to see how much that person would weigh on different planets. So remember, you are multiplying for part one. For part two, I'm going to bring this over here and my son is going to demonstrate. You are going to take the distance of your jumps 5 times and then average them. So go ahead and jump. Okay, so he had about 3.5 feet. Use inches, I think that'll be easier, but you're gonna do that 5 times and take the average. So remember, an average is when you add them all up and divide by 5. And you're gonna take just the average number then, and you are going to calculate how far you could jump on other planets. So, sorry about that. But for jumping, you're going to be dividing it by that decimal. Because if you're dividing it by a point something, that number is actually going to be longer. So you will be able to jump longer on the moon because there's less gravity. Whereas if it was a planet larger than the Earth, you're going to be dividing it by a number greater than 1. It will be a smaller number than you could jump on Earth. I hope that makes sense. So make sure that for part one, you are multiplying, and for part two, you are dividing your average.